Hello and welcome to part 7 of this web design tutorial for teens. In this part, we're going to continue learning about CSS. So as usual, we will create our index.html and CSS files. Then we can set up our index.html with the HTML tag, and then the head, and then the body. Inside of the head tag, we reference our CSS file. Then we can add a title. Now, in the body, we're going to use a new tag called span. The span tag is used to contain text. It doesn't affect the text at all. We will use 4 span tags, then put text inside of each of them. Then we can give 2 of the span tags a class name of text1 and the other 2 a class name of text2. Remember, you can give the tags whatever class name you want as long as there are no spaces in between the name and the class doesn't start with a number. Now in our CSS file, we will type the class name, then brackets, and then the style we want. We want to make the span tags with the class name of text1 be bold, and the ones with the class name of text2 be italic. So first, let's make text1 bold. The style property for making text bold is font-weight. All we have to do is type dot, the class name, brackets, and then font-weight. As usual, we type the colon, and then the font weight we want. We can choose from a lot of numbers, from 100 to 900. 100 is the lightest and 900 is the boldest. We can also just type bold to make the text bold. Next, we want to make the span tags with the class name of text2 become italic. Just like in our previous lesson, we can use the font style CSS property. We type font-style, add a colon, and then type italic. Now, if we click save and then look at it in our web browser, we can see that 2 of the spans are bold and 2 are italic. We can also adjust font size in our CSS by using the font style property. We just type font-size, then type what size we want. The size ranges from extra small to extra large. We can also specify our own size using pixels or percent. We will use percent. All font is automatically 100% by default. So if we type 150%, the font will increase its size by 50%. Now if we save and then refresh the page, we can see that the span tags with text1 class are now larger than the span tags with the class of text2. We can also make all of the letters in the text2 class uppercase by using the text transform style property. To do this, we type text-transform, then a colon, and then we can type how we can transform the text. We can make all of the text capitalized, or lowercase, or uppercase. We want all of the text to be uppercase, so we just type uppercase and refresh. The span tags with a class name of text2 are capitalized. We can also underline text by using the text decoration property. Because we want to underline all of the span tags, we can use a container tag. We will be using the div tag. The div tag is like a paragraph or a p tag, but it's used mainly for being a container for other tags. And the p tag is used mainly for only containing text. Now if we put the div, opening and closing tags around all of our span tags, we can give the div tag a class of container. And then we can style all of the elements under that div. We just go into our CSS file, then style the container class. We just type text-correct decoration, and then we type what style we want. In this case, we want to underline the text, so we type underline. Now you may have noticed that our HTML automatically uses a Times New Roman font. That doesn't look very good. We can change the font of the text by using the font family CSS style. We just type font-family, then a colon, and then we can type what kind of font we should use. I'll use the Trebuchet MS. I'm putting it in quotes because it has multiple words in its title. Then we will type Helvetica, then sans serif. We separate each of these fonts using a comma. We use multiple fonts because the font family style property uses a fallback system. This means that first, it'll use the first font. And then if that doesn't work, it'll use the next one in line, all the way to the last one. We can add as many fonts as we want. Now let's save, and then refresh the page. Now as you can see, the font looks much better now. Thank you for watching. This has been part 7 of this web design course. Please stay tuned.